Hello friends, Jai Shri Ram. If you're also new to a front-loaded washing machine, then let me give you a very crisp video of how to use such a machine. There are few things that you need to know about. One is how to lock this door, then how to use this knob, how to put your detergent and softener if you want, and then how to use this dial, what all are these settings, and finally how to clean up the lint filter. So let's get started. This is a Bosch washer cum dryer. Here is the model number. The main problem, especially when you purchase it, the main criterion of people is, will this door be good or not? Will this be latching properly or not? So let me assure you, this is a very high quality build, and you will see this is toughened glass. This plastic quality is also really good, and it latches using this latch. It goes into this thing and then it is electronically locked. So if it is locked, be assured the water is not going to come out. Also, this whole thing is covered using a single plastic and or rubber. I think this is rubber, and this rubber extends from here till here, so it is this thick. So rest assured, it does not leak the water out. I've never seen that the water leaked out at all. So be assured about it. Okay. Now, how do you ensure whether this is locked or not? So when you put your clothes in, just close it like this, just like you close your car's door. And whenever you start any function, so here there are so many functions given, start any one function over here. So this screen illuminates, and then finally you have to say start. So as soon as you say start, there is a logo which will come over here, or there will be an icon which will come over here, which will indicate that this door is now sealed. So let me start it. So instead of starting a washer program, I'll start a dryer program so that it does not wet my clothes furthermore. I've already washed them. So let me start a dryer program. Now you see this icon tells me that the screen that the door is now locked. Now if I try to open it, it does not open. Okay, I can pause or stop the program entirely. As soon as I stop the program, the lock here has disappeared. That means now I can open the door. Okay, so this is how you operate the door. The door opens very wide. It opens like this. I think it opens up to very close to 180 degrees, which is really nice. One more thing I'll tell you about the door only. Now this opening is really small, and many of you must be wondering, if I full load the machine, then how do I take these clothes out without spilling them over the ground? So let me show that to you in action. So don't worry, I'm not going to spill them. So what is my technique? My technique is, I'll always roll them over each other. I'll check which is the longest cloth. It is this one, the chadar. Okay, so I'll try to roll everything inside this chadar somehow. So here I'll keep it I'll keep it fixed at one place, let us say over here, and the other end I'll try to take the chadar out somehow. Okay, so I got the entire chadar out like this. Okay, now I'll use this chadar to take all these clothes out. So how will I do that? I'll put one end of the chadar at one place, and then I'll let it go over everything else, and I'll keep rolling the drum. So now everything is getting caught into this chadar. I'll do one more round. Okay, now everything is in that chadar. Now what I'll do is, I'll keep my hand down over here, and I'll roll it on top of my hand, and I'll take everything out. So everything is caught into the chadar, and that's why things won't spill out. And let me take out the whole thing. See, nothing has spilled out. You can check, and this is how I pull everything out. Now a few things might be left inside, so leave them inside. do not take them out in one go, but this is almost in one go. Okay, so I put everything out. What is remaining? Okay, a few things always remain. That's it. Only one handkerchief was left. Now this handkerchief, probably I won't even take it out. I'll use this to clean this part, because this part is always wet. So after every wash, you have to clean this part. I clean it up to here. Okay, like this. And then I toss it back into the machine so that it is taken up in the next wash. So this is a ritual that you should follow all the time. I have noticed that there is some water over here as well. I'll wipe this as well using the same cloth. Okay, so this is how you use the door. Now I'm closing the door and I'll let you know what to do with these clothes. So normally I would categorize all these clothes here itself, and one by one I'll pick all the pants first. I'll dry them on the wire. I'll pick the jerseys next. I'll dry them. Shirts next, and then this chadar. So this is how I usually categorize everything, and I wash them up. I dry them up. Okay, so this is how you use the door and you dry your clothes. Now let us get to these things, and then we'll get to the lint filter. So the first thing is where to put your detergent. So here you put your hand over here and you pull your hand so that this comes out. Now here you will see there are 3 compartments, and it is very confusing in the beginning. For me also it was confusing because they do not label them very clearly. They only give one dandi over here. There are 2 dandi over here. One fool banakar de diya. There's one flower over there. So you don't understand what these things are. So the rightmost is always a pre-detergent. This is the main detergent, and then this middle one is the softener. So pre-detergent means when you put your clothes and you start any function. So first of all, the clothes are wet, means they are made wet. They are यानी कपड़ों को गीला किया जाता है. So even in that water also, if you want Dettol to be put, or if you want any infectant disinfectant to be put, then you can put that Dettol thing in the first compartment. तो पहले वॉश में जो पानी आता है उसके लिए, यानी जिसमें डिटर्जेंट नहीं होता, ऐसे पानी के लिए अगर आपको उसमें भी कोई डिटर्जेंट चाहिए या फिर कोई डेटॉल वगैरह डालना है, सेवलॉन डालना है, तो आप इसमें डाल सकते हैं. द नेक्स्ट दिस वन, द लेफ्ट मोस्ट इज़ 2 दंडी वाला. तो दिस इज़ द मेन डिटर्जेंट. Okay, so I'll recommend you to use Gentile. This is a dabba Airtel का Ariel का है, लेकिन actually I'm using Gentile. Gentile is really good. It also has a good fragrance, and it is good for the clothes in general, and it does not burn a hole in your pocket as well. So you should use Gentile. Here softener I don't use only, but whatever softener you feel like you can use over here. I don't use it at all. Gentile is a good detergent and does not even require any softener. So this is how you use this compartment. Now let us come to the next thing. Next thing is how to use this dial. Now this dial is normally in the off mode. So there are only a few functions that you are really going to require. One is this cotton. Cotton washes almost every kind of a cloth. So no problem, you just select cotton. Okay, this is what I use the most, cotton mode. Okay, and I put all kinds of clothes in it. Basically, I have majority clothes that I have are cotton clothes. So anyways, I'm going to use this one only. A mixed load, I have never used it, and rest of all I have never used it. But if you have woolen clothes, maybe you should be using this. If you have raincoats, you should be using this mode. Okay, rest is this is pretty self-explanatory. You can try it out, but mostly you'll be using cotton. Now suppose you just want to spin dry your clothes. Spin dry means just move the tumbler fast, so that due to centrifugal force the water is drained out. If you want to just rinse your clothes, यानी कपड़ों को अगर क्या कहते हैं उसे, म्हणजे कपडे पिळायचे असतील तुम्हाला, कपडे जर ड्राय करायचे असतील तुम्हाला, तर त्याला म्हणतात स्पिन. इंग्लिश पीपल कॉल इट एज स्पिन. यानी कपड़ों को निचोड़ना है तो उसे स्पिन कहते हैं अंग्रेज लोग, है ना. तो अगर केवल निचोड़ने हैं कपड़े तो यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट दिस मोड विच इज़ स्पिनिंग. अगर खंगालने हैं तो उसे रिंस कहते हैं. खंगालना यानी इट विल बी मिक्सिंग इट विथ वाटर, इट विल जस्ट मूव देम अराउंड एंड देन इट विल स्पिन ड्राई इट. ओके, तो रिंस में रिंस भी हो जाएगा, स्पिन भी हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो यही कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो यू विल बी यूजिंग. ओके, देयर इज नथिंग एल्स दैट यू आर गोना यूज. On this side, this is even lesser used actually. This one says, you know, iron assist. यानी if you want to press your clothes, अगर कपड़े press करने हैं तो just before pressing it, they should be a little damp but not absolutely wet. They should be just a little damp. तो for that you should be using iron assist. हाइजीन वगैरह ये सारी चीज़ें मैं भी इस्तेमाल नहीं करता. बेड शीट्स एंड कर्टन्स या यू कैन वॉश इन दिस थिंग, अदरवाइज दिस इज़ ऑल एब्सोल्युटली यूजलेस. एंटी एलर्जेंट एंड ऑल, यार इतना डिटर्जेंट डाल दो एलर्जी क्या होगी आपको. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट इट, दीज आर ऑल बुलशिट थिंग्स. द ओनली थिंग यू आर गोइंग टू एवर यूज इज nothing from this side, to be honest. I wash even bed sheets in cotton only, no problem. So just remember about cotton, wool and rinse, spin, and about outdoor water proofing, means this is for raincoat. That's it. Now let us come to the next section, which is how to use this panel. So this panel is also having a few buttons over here. Okay, so if you want to wash only, then you select only wash. If you have to wash and dry, because this is a washer cum dryer, then you use this. So in washer cum dryer, if I'm using cotton mode, and here if I choose washer and dryer, it takes close to 4 hours or 3.5 hours, and depending upon the load it will increase the time. So now there is no load, and that's why it's saying at least 3.5 hours, but if you put sufficient load in the machine, then probably it will say 4 hours. So I never dry the machine. Dry मतलब कपड़े पूरे dry होके निकलते हैं. You probably don't want that. So you probably just want wash. Even if you say wash, then also it will spin dry them. So you don't require anything more than washing. Yeah, of course you have to dry them on the wire in the sun. Okay. So I normally choose only washer. But sometimes the sun doesn't show, there is a lot of humidity in the air, so the clothes won't dry on their own. Only in those circumstances you will be using wash and dry or only dry. Okay, so here drying is done using a heater. My machine has heater component. Some other machines have condenser based drying. Both these are two different ways of drying clothes. Some people say one is better than the other, but I feel both of them are equally good. Then suppose I have selected washing only, means it will spin dry anyways. Normally I'll be choosing this only here. Here I can select the temperature of the water. So it can go up to 90 degrees Celsius. I think that is more than sufficient. Spinning speed means when the clothes are spin dried, then what should be the RPM, that is rotations per minute of the drum. So 1400 rotations per minute. That is great, very very impressive. I'll normally select the best. Okay, rest of these options are absolutely useless. कोई काम नहीं है इनका. ठीक है, the only thing you can use is press these two buttons together for child locking. When you child lock it, then this dial won't work, means it will move but it won't change anything. And these buttons, yeah, they'll get I mean nothing will happen. Even if someone touches them, nothing happens. So that is called as child safety. So this is how you turn it on. You press both of them together. See, oh yeah, you have to press them for some time. 3 2 1 0. So this thing solidifies, that means child lock is enabled. Now you do anything, nothing happens. You move anything, yeah, of course if you turn it off, then something will happen, but if you move the dial, otherwise nothing happens. Okay, and then you have to press these two buttons again to unlock the screen. Okay, so that is pretty simple. Okay, so it is locked. I am just unlocking it. That's it. I think this is all that you're really going to use. Now those of you who want to make the clothes ready in some time. That means if you want to delay the wash, then this button is there for that. And then this is speed perfect. Suppose you select something and it is taking too long, then you can speed perfect it from here. So it will reduce all the unnecessary things and it will try to get it done in less amount of time. But basically you're only going to use this button, and this button, and maybe child lock. That's it, nothing more. Once you have selected everything, you can start the program from here. You can also pause it from here. I think to reset it, you just have to move the dial to off, so everything will turn off. Okay, so if I want to reset anything, I'll turn to off, I'll turn it back on. So this is the way of resetting it. So I guess I told you everything about the door, this thing, and this thing. Now the only thing that remains is how to change or how to clean the lint filter. Okay, now for cleaning the lint filter, you'll require a lot of things. So first of all, you require a rag like this, so that if water spills over and it goes under, then you can clean it using this rag. So always keep the rag nicely like this. Okay, so understand how I did that. There is a leg over there, so I first of all moved it past the leg like this, and now I'm moving it around the leg like this, so that it covers all the water. Okay, then you require a tray like this to further prevent the spillage of water, because the water will be restricted by these corners, so it won't spill that much. I'll move the camera further down. Okay, and you will require a lot of things to hold that water. A lot of water comes out of this lint filter. So just to demonstrate it, I'm using glass containers. Otherwise you can use mugs that you have in your bathroom. Normally I would use a small little bucket that comes for the bathroom use, and I'll be using a mug as well. Okay, so I won't be using this, but I'm just showing it to you. Just for the sake of the video, I'm using glass containers, but you use bathroom mugs and bathroom bucket. Now what you should do is you open this up like this. Now it does not go till the end, but it's okay. I mean, some people even take this out, but don't take the risk. It's Bosch, the parts are extremely costly, so I won't take that risk. The main thing is this pipe. Most of the draining will be done using this pipe. So what I'll do is I'll take the container and I'll try to empty this pipe in that container. So I'm putting it like this. I hope it is visible in the camera. I'm putting it like this, and I'm just taking this stopper out. Okay, okay, I took the stopper out and so much of water is gushing out. So after a while I'll be putting the stopper back, so that I can empty this thing in the bucket. Okay, then maybe I'll take the mug back and I'll be using the mug again. Okay, once again a lot of water is coming out. Okay, so all that water got drained out. I'll once again try to drain out a little water like this, because some water might be still left, so I'm doing this. Okay, once this is done, I'll place this stopper back like this, and I'll place it in its original place so that I don't forget. So this much water already came out. Okay, more water is there inside this also. So let me demonstrate that as well. Now you keep this like this, you keep the tray, you require that tray even now, and you try to open this. When you open this, still some water will come out. That is also a problem. Actually this happens only in Bosch models as far as I know. LG and Samsung, usually they are better at this. Once you empty it using this drain pipe, water does not come out of the lint filter, but in Bosch it does come out. So normally it is in this position. Okay, it does not move beyond this, and it's always vertical. This arrow is pointed towards the up towards God. Okay, so what you do is you just turn it in the anti-clockwise direction as long as it doesn't loosen out. When it loosens out, it just comes out. Okay, a lot of rotations, after which it will come out. So see, some water is still coming out. That is a problem only with Bosch. See, so much water came out, and that's why you require this tray, and even below the tray you require that rag. This is a problem of Bosch. Now this is lint filter. You can clean this up. It's already clean in my case. You can also clean up this cavity if you want. And I can feel that there is some fan like thing inside. I don't know what it is, but I can clean everything using a cloth. After cleaning everything, I'll once again place this back in place, and I'll keep rotating it in clockwise direction until it reaches um, this position where it is pointing towards the sky, towards a god. Okay, this is done. We have cleaned the lint filter. Okay, and now once again, Bosch parts are extremely costly, so don't use too much force. You use your talent more than the force. Perfect, done. Every time I open this, I always have this tension there. My Bosch parts are very costly. Otherwise, had it been a little cheaper machine like IFB, which is an Indian brand, by the way, a very good brand, I wouldn't have that tension. But this Bosch is excessively costly. See, so much of water was there, and the rag also soaked so much of water. So you require a rag, and you can clean the floor once again like this. Done. So this is how you basically use this kind of machine. Do let me know in the comment section if you still have any doubts, and until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram. Thank you so much for seeing the video till the end. It does mean a lot to me. Could you also please see the video description? It has index, link to the study material, and also if I've shown any products in this video, then the purchase links to those products. The comment section is open for your suggestions and also for your doubts. I always answer to the first 100 comments on every single video. If you want to support my work, here's my QR code, or my UPI ID is amit.shirasao@UPI. Until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram.